brr, brr, brr. Oh, sorry, I forgot my thing. 1 second. Bam, 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 bam. All right, hello. How's it going? Happy Mahjong Wednesday. Oh God, I still can't see myself. What's going on? Am I here? There I am. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Sucks being in the nether realm where no one can see me. But I got myself out. How's everyone doing? Time to lock it and secure those dubs. Indeed, Zandusky. Indeed. Hey, Dark Slayer. Hello. Shadington. Hello. Anyone else just joining us? Hello. Yeah, does anyone does anyone happen to have a fountain pen? It looks like all my stuff, by the way, is off for some reason. I'll just refresh everything as I'm talking. But yeah, if there's any like fountain pen connoisseurs in chat, I have one fountain pen that I'm using. It's a Pilot something. It's like in the $100-ish range. Yeah, I needed that to like write, and I haven't written it with it in a while, so it just like couldn't write even though it had ink in it. So I spent the last week like flushing it out with water, like just like leaving it in like in a mug overnight and then like replacing the water. And I've been doing that for the past like week. And I'm like, oh, surely now the ink is all gone and I could just like, write with it. But I had it dry, and then I see like in the paper towel that I'm drying in, it was still like putting out like inked water. I'm like, what? Dude, it's just impossible. Is it just impossible? Is this just a fool's errand to like get out all the ink from the pen? Cause damn. Anyway, let's get some games in. Well, at the very least, it'll write though now. Like, even if like all the ink isn't like technically out or anything. Yeah. So anyway, today, as the stream title says on the YouTube and Twitch, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna do some Mahjong, but then at 9:30 my time, we're going to be doing a collab, a PEAK collab, playing the game PEAK, which I've played like just once by myself to just test out the controls and everything, see like what kind of game it is, with a bunch of Mahjong streamers, Beef McBeat, Mimori Fua, and Nashi. Yeah, so at some point I'm going to have to like switch to like actually like not queue a Jade Room and like actually make sure I prepare for the collab and stuff. I'm not going to change streams. If you're on YouTube, I'm just going to go right into it. This is interesting. Actually, not sure what I want to do here. I'll try this. I think the value is so high if I get this 5-pin that I think it's worth keeping the 6. But, most of the time this is going to be a full just like this anyway. Yeah, 2-pin. 2-pin is fine. So that'll be fun. Yeah. And I know I had like I still have the cough, go figure. I did at least like get a prescription to like get some medicine to like fix up my cough. Unfortunately though, that medicine is like extremely expensive. And technically right now I'm uninsured because like I don't know, some BS like, you know, American healthcare, whatever. Yeah. $800 is the number that I have to pay if I don't have insurance. And I'm just like, well, I guess I'd rather die. No, that's not really the case, but that's like, you know, we're getting there. It sucks. Alright, someone finally dealt in. We could, like, get rid of this hand. This hand sucks. Hello, Rika. How's everyone doing? Don't mean to be a downer. I'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Like, I just need to, like, send in some papers or whatever. And then, like, the price will magically go down to something slightly more reasonable. Yeah. Then, within a couple months, I'll be fine. Until then, I won't be able to go to your karaoke parties. Sorry about that for anyone inviting me to their karaoke parties. I don't know who these people are, but I'm sure they exist somewhere. Hon. Definitely want to do this. Chanta really isn't worth anything in this case. I just want the pawn to secure having 2 Dora. That is better than a 9. So you might have noticed that this hand is trash. But I have 2 Dora, so that makes it worth playing. You know, it's a long shot, but it's a nice payment if we get that long shot. I want to keep the 8 or the 5. I want as much acceptance as possible. Well, this is an upgrade. It's not really acceptance, but it could be future acceptance, so I'll take that. And worked out. So now I can get rid of the 1-2 mon. This is an upgrade on the 3-6 mon. Getting rid of the 1-2 mon because it also waits on the 3 mon, so don't really need it. I could use an extra 1 mon though. That's fine. Hey, good thing I started in that order then. Hon. And which one do I want? Guess it doesn't matter. Do this one. Alright, this is going a little bit better than I thought it would. Just need to get like a 3-so? 3-so? Mm-hmm. 3-so penchant? Be great. Would be great. 7 mon. Don't need that one. Okay, cool chi. I don't know if you guys noticed in the Discord lately, but I have been playing a little bit more Sanma. Because I've just been in a mood where, like, I want to play Mahjong for an indeterminate amount of time. But, like, ideally, you know, where I could stop it at any point and not have to, like, commit myself to it. You know? And I also want to play in such a way where it won't affect the ranking I actually care about. I.e. my 4-player Mahjong Soul ranking. I don't want to... I just want to, like, get in there and play some hands. Like, oh yeah, Samba. I can just play Samba. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, here we go. Maximum danger here. We have 3 Dora. This is like essentially a Mongun. Yeah, Sama roulette. Yeah. Where those slots, you just like pull the lever. You just pull the lever and just magic happens. Anyway, thank you for the watch streak as well, Rika and Door Slayer. Yeah. Goodbye, cruel world. Alright, we're good. We're gonna see this to the end. We're gonna see this to the end. And okay, cool feature from Twitch there. Oh my god. Well, is this it for me? Maybe. Okay. Somehow, some way. I mean, there's actually a lot of weights that are still open in Sozu and in Mansu. Even Pinsu is like... There's still a few left, right? Hon? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My hand was better. my hand was... It had more points to it. Hey Kenshi, let's see. Just a mode from State 1. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure you'll get back in no time. Yeah, just keep at it. I mean, I need to still get there, you know. Need to catch up to you. To you Saint 1 bouncers. Hey, Jose? Or, yeah, I think that's how, Jose Adi or something? Hello, hello? I really wish these were Yakugai. Now could be something like 8, 9, or I cut the 1. I think cutting the 1 is fine. I don't really want to wait on the 3-pen anyway. It's the door indicator. You don't want to wait on the door indicator. But I'll still keep it just in case. Hey, Veldrek, as well. Hello. Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are. Wednesday or Thursday. I think this is Cheat Toy though. If we're gonna be really honest, I don't know how this is gonna be like a normal hand at this rate. Maybe I'll just go full send Cheat Toy. Maybe. I'm not going to though. Chainton, we are in Insomnia Land. Man. Feel that. Let me just cut the stupid now. Like, I've been putting out an alarm for like 8 o'clock a.m. You know, and I've been like trying to wake up to it, and I wake up to it, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's 8 o'clock, and then I just go back to sleep for like an hour and a half. Or like I wake up an hour later, and then I'll be like, oh shit, I should probably get up. And then I go back to sleep for another hour. And it's just like, man, if I was just gonna go back to sleep, like I might as well have just slept the entire time. What's the point of having the alarm in the first place? But you see, the point of the alarm is to make my life shit. My sleeping, I feel like shit and I feel like tired, so that maybe I could like go to sleep earlier, you know, not have to like deal with sleeping at like 1 and then trying to wake up at like, you know, whenever. Yeah, anyway. We got surprisingly close there. Surprisingly close. I mean, if you want Cheat Toy, you don't have to like pivot away to Cheat Toy, like, you know, right away. Because technically anything can be a pair. Of course, at some point, like, if you really want Cheat Toy, you want to get rid of the metal tiles because they're dangerous, but dangerous plus not very helpful. Hello, Gelnarks. You have to cut a win for a normal hand. The West Wind was dead, so that's why I cut it, if that's what you mean. And by normal hand, I just mean Ricci. Pinfu and like anything else was definitely off the table for that kind of hand. It was just like Cheat Toy or just like some random Ricci hand was the vibe. I'm gonna play it a little bit dangerous. Cut the south here. Maybe, you know, see what's up. It'll be what's in our future. This doesn't look too bad, actually. We got several Ryadmen. We have a pair. Okay, we have a pair and a Ryankan, kinda. That's interesting. I'll keep that. Keep the Penchant. The Penchant's gonna be safer to discard into this anyway. Petition to remove the win animation, the Sakura one, the Face Day Night one. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Let's cut the one first. Okay. Because I wouldn't want to cut the 1 or 2 mon into a Patsu. One so does help me, but it's also possible I could use the 1-2 mon as well. No, what's up, what's up, what's up? Howdy, everyone. How's it going, how's it going? North here. Yep. Just make sure you double check what the door is before you discard anything. PSA. Then maybe we can get... Oh, this is a weird shape. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I think it's like reasonable. I can like make something out of any of the shapes, any of like the possible blocks here in Manzu, and go for a Tanyao. I want to keep the 3. Like the 7 can actually help with either getting a straight Itsu or Tanya if I just like get a 5-7 with a 2-3-4. Don't think I need an extra 8. This is good. I think I'm also okay with just getting rid of the 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then around the Sosu, the Sanzo. Yeah, or I get something around the 7 mon, and we get like a straight potential, pure straight Itsu. I think that's the plan. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'll be fine. There's a lot of things that are like going on right now. A lot of things that like I don't know if I'm that comfortable talking about yet. Just like you know, regular adult stuff, like trying to move out and whatever. All the stuff like related to that, on top of like having to deal with my medical issues. And family. Never forget about family. Can't live with them. Alright. Let's go. Not too bad. How is the straight going, actually? Straight looks okay. Although 2 8-mon are gone. So that's not so great. Okay, now it's like not happening. All right, let's go for Tanya instead. This is a 2-2 3-4-5 5-7. Okay. Never mind, it's just someone dealing in. What is that? Oh my god. All right, next game. That was fun. I love Mahjong Soul. I didn't need that copper anyway. Don't worry about it. We're still like above the starting line. We're at 1800 points. Slightly above 1800 points even. That's still good. Yeah. You gotta keep up a positive mindset. It's always the hardest part about playing Mahjong, but it's important. It's extremely important. Like I know like I don't know. Definitely like I couldn't do it when I was playing like team games like Overwatch. I just like couldn't do it. I couldn't keep a positive mindset when I know I can get better, but I can't make other people get better. So, you know, like on some level, I could also just like focus on myself in like a team game and just like not worry too much about it. But then at that point, it's just like, why even play a team game if you're not gonna treat it like a team game? Yeah. It just runs out of like upsides for me. So that's why I'm here playing Mahjong, where I have circumstances and factors that are completely outside of my control. But at the very least, I can still control my decisions, you know, and I don't have to like, you know, no one is like here misunderstanding that, you know, or saying that it doesn't matter or something. You know, I'm my own kind of my boss here, I guess. It's like I could say like, yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing totally fine. And I could be like, you know, I could accept my own mistakes. I guess that's mostly it. Just being able to accept your own mistakes is really nice. What do we do here? West, south is Yakuhai. Uh-oh. Okay, we got safe tiles. It's fine. Yeah, well, we didn't have a lot of very exciting hands. Well, we had like one Dora hand. That was like the very first hand. Looks like the trend is continuing. Or like a hand, please. But yeah, well, you know, me playing Sama for a bit. Like, I literally saw like another like I dealt into like a Kazuya Yakuman, like a chasing Kazuya Yakuman, and then literally another one I saw Suwanko. So like out of like 6, I don't know, like five Sama games I played recently, 4 of them have had a Yakuman. And I'm like, was Sama always like this? I don't remember Sama having an 80% Yakuman chance. And those were, half of those were East games also. East games for Sama, 3-player Mahjong. But yeah, you know, it didn't feel that bad, to be honest. Like, I think it made me think that, like, yeah, if you, like, play Sama with the right, like, mindset, I think you can, like, really have some, like, cool takeaways from it. I think I'm just gonna go for, like, G-Toy or something. G-Toy, Toy, maybe Honitsu. Yeah, preferably Honitsu if I can. Half flesh. I love that. But yeah, like I think, like I've definitely heard before that like Sama is like, it's more clear when you're supposed to push and when you're supposed to fold. Yeah. And another way to look at it is like, it's like a game like full of like Mawashi, because I really felt that like, oh yeah, like if I like push any tile that's like live that could like possibly deal in, even if it's like a random honor tile, like someone could definitely be waiting on that. Like nothing is like truly safe unless it's Genbutsu, unless they like discarded it in Sama. And so if you want to like dig in for safe tiles, you're probably going to like you're probably going to have to like go into like your actual like blocks in your hand. Like you have to discard your pair or your triplet or something, or like part of your sequence. And like you could carry over that kind of like that kind of like tactic over back into Yoma. Like it's like rarer that happens where like every tile is extremely dangerous and you know that you deal into a Yakuman if you're wrong. I mean that is rare, but if you get what I mean, like Sama, you have to deal with such scary hands all the time. So that could help you in times when you are dealing with a very scary hand in Yoma, in 4-player Mahjong. Yeah. What are we doing here? 3-pin. This hand, I wish could have went a little bit better. Maybe I could have just like kept all this and like discard the 7-9 pin, the 7-9 mon. I mean, at this point, I feel like at least a little bit committed to it. But yeah, I definitely feel like I probably could have played this hand better. Let's see. Chi. Let's chi this. I'm gonna have a 8-mon wait. I think at this point. Okay, well, I guess I'll take it. It definitely wasn't worth me cheating. I think. I don't know. It was technically Tenpai. It's just like a Tenpai that I don't really care about. But maybe Tenpai at this point is just fine. Maybe. Great Bouncer and Samas that Sumas are weaker? Yeah, for sure. And even then, that doesn't help much against the amount of flushes going on. I had this crazy moment where like it was all last. Like I got hit by Yakuman East 1, and then I needed to like make a comeback. I needed to make my own Yakuman comeback. And so in all last, I was down by more than a Hanuman. More than a Hanuman direct hit. I was down by 25,000 points. So for me to win that, I needed a direct hit Baimon. And I'm like, well, it's Sama though, so like it's possible. A direct hit Hanuman, a direct hit Baimon is certainly possible. And sure enough, I got 3 Norths. So I immediately get 3 Dora. I got 3 Kita calls. That's what, if you've never played Sama before, 3-player Mahjong, that's what you do with Norths. Like you basically play them, they go to the side and you get a free Dora, which is really cool. So yeah, I had like a 4 to 5 Dora hand, and a direct hit Baimon was actually on the table. But I was like, I had to really, really go for it. I had to like, I was in Tenpai for like half the hand. But I couldn't accept the Tenpai because like I needed like, in my mind, like as long as like I'm depending on only 1 Ura, then that's fine. That's good enough for me. So I needed a hand that is 7 Han with Richi. And then if I get 1 Ura, then it's a Baimon on Ron. And I did get that hand. I did Richi the second I got that hand. And that hand was a Tonki weight, with the Russian Tonki weight. A pair weight on the 3-pin Dora. And there was only 1 left. There was only 1 left. And you know what? I think that might have been a misplay. I think I could have like went even further than that. I think I could have went for like, I don't know, a flush even or something. If I went, or like, yeah, maybe I could have gotten Pinfu, like and would have been like a little bit better. Something like that. But you know what? Fuck it. I called Richi on this 3-pin This 3-pin that I already had 2 of in my hand, and so there was only 1 left. I called Rishi on it. Only 1 person like I cared about dealing in. And the like, what are the chances that the 3-pin actually comes out? Well, it's like it's Gold Room. It's Gold Room East only in Sanma. So it did come out. This is nice. This is nice. It did come out. I actually got it. I actually got the 3-pin direct hit for a Hanuman because I didn't get the Ura. And I'm like, well, I hope at least one person at that table recognized the skill there. I hope one person recognized how close I was. 1 Ura, 1 Dora away from getting that win. From getting the 2nd place, I mean, instead of 3rd. Yeah, unfortunate. It could have worked out. Maybe it's in some other universe. Yeah, and like, but you know, to add to your point, Valderic, that like, yeah, like I didn't even factor in sumo because like the sumos are just so weak. But yeah, I like, yeah, but because a Baimon sumo wouldn't be enough. I need a San Baimon sumo, and that was just like a little bit too much, yeah, for my hand. If I had a flush, I could have done it. But it just had a lot of aura. Nice half flush though. Nice half flush. I had my own half flush. We're like brothers or something. Sisters. I don't know. Yui fans. What to do here? 1 pin? 1 pin looks good. Okay, I need like something around one of these. Okay, that works. Keep everything else. Tremon can go eventually, but I could also just keep it and keep the 8-9 instead. We'll see. I mean, if I get like a 4 or something, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's still a good shape. I'll cut the 8-9 in that case. What do we got here? Yeah, well, theme for today, I would like to not like do any stupid deal-ins when I'm in the Ishanten with probably bad weights. I think that's a good start. Okay. This is probably going to be 2 blocks anyway. So I'll take a 6 block here. Then I'll just like cut it pretty quickly. Chi? Don't mind doing this since this is the hardest block for me to finish. 3-pin, that's already one's cut. If I let that go, I'm not gonna win the hand. It's gonna be really tough anyway. Yeah, so here's hoping. Here's hoping the East is out there, ready for me to upon. I know I need like, there's like a lot of stuff I need to do, just like in general. I feel like, well, that's the kind of like the reason why I have my fountain pen. I'm a writer, so like I have a fountain pen that I use sometimes, but I get in writing moods and sometimes I'm not in writing moods. I haven't used this fountain pen in a while. I had to like wash it for like the past week. I feel like if I like start using it though, then like my thoughts and stuff will be like a lot clearer, and I could like get to doing more of the stuff that I want to do. For example, I want to like make sure I go outside and do stuff. You know, like walk around, exercise. Like I think I'm like really out of shape. Like more out of shape than even I was like like a month ago. It's pretty bad. I could like barely do a push-up. It's so bad. So yeah, I need to make sure I'd like do stuff again. Like that will happen, like, you know, after like a month of like slaving away on my laptop and my desktop, like making a video, and then spending another like few weeks just like in my bed because my sleep schedule is like messed up. Oof. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there, one step at a time. Hey Cornelius, what's up? What's up? Salutations. Yeah. What we got besides this? Happy 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, by the way. Anyone want that? Okay, one second. That happened a while back. Yeah, feels good. It's not the mile, you know. I'm not gonna like make a big deal about like every like 100 or 1,000 subscribers. I'm more of like an exponential kind of guy, exponential growth. So, yeah, that's why I have a kind of like schedule, so to speak, that every time I double in subscribers, ish, that we'll have like a viewer tournament and stuff. But I don't know. Like Iota Turtle like did mention like on the Discord that that he would also like a Discord tournament, like yeah, like for the holidays or something. I'm probably not gonna do that. It does make me think. There's like, yeah, maybe. Like, I don't think I'm growing. Like, I am. I'd have to check. I don't know if I'm like growing like twice as fast as I was, but like that would mean like it would still be a couple months away before like we get any tournament going down. I've been thinking like, yeah, maybe it would be nice to like have like more like viewer, like audience oriented like events and stuff. Like I think that would be cool. And like a tournament is just like the natural conclusion of that. And it's on 10s. Yeah. Yeah, it starts over. So 1, 2, and 5. 1, 2, and 5. Pattern seeking brain activating. Even if it's not like, you know, strictly doubling. Yeah, it's been quiet in these parts, huh? That's because I haven't been able to reach you. Have I really not been able to reach you at all? It's been like, oh, you know, it's like 40 minutes. I'm going to make use of this Dora. There's no point in me not making use of this Dora. It will happen. So I will take it. Yeah. I guess I don't really care for having 2 greens. It would be really funny. It'd be really funny if I had 2 greens and then pulled the 4th. Even though I had one in my discard. I don't think that's a bad play necessarily. What do you need? You don't look like you're in 10-5. You haven't discarded anything crazy. Just discard. You just have like the Nagashi Mangan going. Dream for this would be 2S after 7M. Yeah. That'd be great. I don't know where that door is. It could be anywhere. This is, by the way, This is a 3-sided weight for a pair. The two-so will give me a Kanchan, 1-1, and then 1-2-3. 3 and 6 will give me a pair. 3 and then 4-5-6, or 6 and then 3-4-5. So it's a Nobutan, but with an extra Kanchan attached to it. What to do? Alright, whatever. It's too late, so like hold on to this. And like, especially when the Pinsu can also just deal in. Blah. Yeah, I kind of just want to play Sanma. I don't think I've ever thought I would say that on stream. I kind of just want to play. I want to go back to like where everyone just has a Yakuman, you know, every game. You know, just like someone gets like a Hanuman, just like, yeah, that's a normal hand. It's like I could just get a Sanbaimon the next hand and, you know, come back. What is this garbage? Okay, well, maybe it's 7 pairs. This is insane. I probably should have kept that 8, actually. Because of Sanshoku. In that case, what do I cut? Maybe 3, 4? Or South? South is not bad, actually. Do that, I guess. I was about to say, what if it could be Sanshoku Doko, but triplets are all gone. Triplets. 1-1-1, 1-1-1, 1-1-1, 1. What do I even do here? This is just a fold. This is just a fold. I'm gonna prepare for the fold. Even if I get this reach here or something, it's like, it's not even gonna be worth anything. Very sad circumstances going on. Wish I could show you guys some more exciting Mahjong. At least we have Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to keep us busy. South here. South. Maybe I could just cut the 6. Just like lock in the Dora. Okay, what's this nonsense going on? Does he have East? Okay. Well, this is why I was okay with discarding the South though, is because even in this scenario, I could just fold, and I'm not even gonna give you the one mon, which you could possibly still be waiting on, Healer Man. Oh, but you're also waiting on the 1, so okay, I should have known. I'll cut the 1 now then. There you go. Still be cutting the 1 so though. 1 pin? Sure. Mahjong's most obvious outside hand, yeah. Well, that said, he discarded 6, so maybe it's not so obvious. It's not even guaranteed. You could have Chun. You could have Red Dragon, Haku, White Dragon. One of those. 8-so. Suddenly, this is maybe winnable. And by winnable, I mean, no. Okay, I'll cut the 1. Maybe I get Tenpai, I mean, but not with that. 6-pin is fine because they pawned the 9-pin. Well, I mean they cut the 6-pin. So I mean like it could be alluding to that they don't have an outside hand. Yeah. They had Red Dragon. Yeah. Don't know who was weighing on the white dragon though. That'll be forever be a mystery. Although, you know, if you are curious, yeah. A lot of people already know this. I'm just saying for all of you who are new to Mahjong, new to Mahjong Soul and stuff, if you go to a site, you just like Google like Maj Soul stats, MAJSOUL stats, and you'll find like a fan website that like keeps track of all like the replays and stuff for like every player in Gold and Jade and the Throne Room, which is very useful for spying on your favorite content creators players. And like going in and seeing their logs without even friending them, and and then putting their logs into Mortal, the AI program, so that you could see all their mistakes in 4K. Beautiful. Guilty. Anyway. Hey, sometimes I'm just curious. Sometimes I'm just curious, like, of a game I saw on stream, like, you know, what Mortal thought about a situation that I was, like, also confused about. Just means I, really care about my game, you know. I don't want to leave any stone unturned. Me checking the Mahjong Stalker to check the replay on the game you just streamed. Yeah. There it is. And you're totally free to do that. It's not like I could stop you or anything. What the heck is this? Yeah, I think this one's the best. I think 3 months okay. This is also a little bit cleaner against the Mansu flesh. Better to cut it now than like be guaranteed to cut something later. Probably one that I don't want. Probably one that's going to be dangerous. 8 mon, is it going to deal in? No. 5 pin will give me the Shanpon, which is not good. So maybe I should have just cut the 9. I don't know. We're here anyway. Yep. Maybe I should have cut the 9 indeed. Because, like, even if I get the 5... like, it's not going to be a hand I would like. So, yeah, I think I should have cut the 9p. Oh, well. We'll do that next time. How far away are we? Chuso connects with the Dora. Let's cut the south. 789 Sanshoku. 79 all 3 suits. It could still work. Am I hesitating? Let's go. Let's do this. What do I want to cut this Tuso though? Decently soon, but I'll still keep holding on to it. I still could use some shapes. And like, if I get the Tuso here, that could be like Tanyao, could be all simples, could be Pinfu. 6, 7, 8, it's not so good. Ugh. This is a terrible shape. A terrible shape that I don't want to use. But it might be better than this raw Tuso. And I don't know. Maybe this is wrong. Yeah, this might be wrong. Maybe I should just cut the west. It's not like this is like that dangerous. I have like safe tiles against everyone now. Need 2 6s, which makes this shape really bad, but at the very least, maybe I could build something else around the 5, like a 4. Or 3. That wouldn't be so bad. This guy is willing to cut the 5, so he's probably like pretty close to senpai, but not gonna be for like anything crazy. Yeah, there's the miss. Cut the 8, I guess. Sand still sucks. Alright, alright. But yeah, well, anyone seen that like Avatar game that some people are playing right now in like, you know, in like dev builds? Looks like a bunch of fighting game content creators. Nice Sanchoku. Bunch of fighting game content creators are playing this Avatar fighting game, which looks pretty cool. It does remind me of like Skullgirls and Them's Fighting Herds a bit, like the 2D art style, and like lots of just crazy stuff going on all the time. Not sure what's the best there. But yeah, that's making me... you know, I never... Avatar The Last Airbender, I remember watching that as a kid, but I never, like, finished it. I think... I definitely stopped at some point. I stopped at, like, I don't know, like the second season. I don't remember anything. I don't remember watching anything from the... from the third season. Maybe I was, like, just too old or something. I don't know. Maybe at that point, I probably at that point, I just, like, already discovered anime or something. So... let's get the one. Let's get the one. Yeah, so I was a lost cause for watching the rest of Avatar, even though it ended up being, like, really good. I know there's definitely a couple of Avatar fans out there in the Discord. But I think the fighting game made want to, like, maybe check it out. Check it out again. I guess. Yeah, 6-mon doesn't help too much with a normal hand anyway. Just Chi-Toy, 7 pairs. Okay. Take your pick, guys. Green or red? Eeny, meeny, miny. It should be this one, actually. Because I don't see any of the whites. It's possible the whites are in the wall. Which means they could be in the dead wall. Which means I could get... Dora. Or Adora for the green. The white being in the dead wall means that the green would be the Dora. That'd be fantastic. Optimization, guys. That's how we play Mahjong. Watch them just, like, discard all of it, though. Oh, yeah, I forgot to play the Riichi music. There it is. That's 2 whites, though. Uh-oh. Alright. Call the FBI in this guy. We need backup. Oh. A guaranteed Mangan on Ron. That's good enough, right? It's a Hanama if we get Ura. Think properly, since Toymen just dumped their red dragon pair, they wouldn't have wanted to drop into Riichi at least. Yeah. Maybe. We don't know that. Like, they could have, like, just been trying to fold. I mean, they are in first place, so it could have still come out. You know, assuming they didn't have anything better to discard, like discarding your Yakuai pair is fine. Didn't get it though. All right. Don't worry, guys. We'll get a hand. Keep your chin up. Never stop looking for those opportunities. See, we may be in 4th, but actually, our Shimocha is like also pretty likely to get 4th, given how low they are as well. Okay, let's cut the 9 then. The 9, keep all this. Definitely want the Dora. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that I'm gonna use this. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this and hope I get like a Tanyo. I'm gonna cut the 899 and then build around the 4. Like a chi is 6. And in fact, I'm totally okay with just doing that if it comes out. We did miss an Itsu potential though. That would have been interesting. Chi. Yeah. Chi is fine. Chi is fine. Then we have a lot of loose tiles, but I feel like I just want the call potential for Tanyo. Even if this is my best weight. I didn't see it like guaranteed. It wasn't guaranteed to be like a Tanyo shape. And if it wasn't a Tanyo shape, then like I don't know how long it'll take for me to get another block. I want to get that block like right away. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, but I still need another block. Because I could pawn, and then still... Like this is... I have to cut like one of this. Unless I make this into another 2 blocks, which is like pretty crazy. Not impossible. 4-mon could come out. Yeah, let's just hold on to everything. Let's just make this as dangerous as possible. So that we can be as efficient as possible. Okay. We'll take it. 7-mon, 8-mon pawn. Or 5 pin chi. Also 6-mon chi. Only 1 6-mon though. 7-mon is dead actually. So this is really just activating the Dora pawn. Which is very rarely gonna come out. I mean, I don't even think like, yeah, I don't think Dealer or any of these guys are gonna be willing to cut the 8-mon. It'd be funny if the Shimansha, the right player. Oh, okay. If they discarded, that would be funny. Unfortunate if this deals in. Okay. I guess that's not impossible. Just like, man, if you deal into a Mongon, like from their perspective, it's like so bad. Ooh. If you chi this, then what I get is a 3-6 mon weight instead of a 6-mon weight. Chi? Alright. This was assuming that the Dora was not going to come out. Chi. Am I the smartest Mahjong player to have ever lived? Maybe. We're about to find out. Don't think we fold to anything here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's just 6. The Dora comes out. Oh my god. Tupin is safe, guys. Tupin is totally safe. Totally safe. Nothing suspicious about the Tupin here. That's safe, mostly. Bote? They want to keep Tenpai, so they could discard something. Okay. Because if they don't keep Tenpai, this is what happens. Now I have like a very slight lead here. A slight lead that doesn't matter that much, since I'm gonna be the last dealer, which means anyone can sumo, and then my lead is immediately gone. So I do need to be careful about that. Ugh. One mon plus east. Okay, I'm okay with keeping the 346 here. 11346. Hey Galileo, thanks for following the channel on Twitch. Appreciate it. Cool. Yeah, but I'm looking at this 4-mon, 5-mon or 2-mon, or building around this 6 could also work. Another 4-mon? I don't know about that. That might be unnecessary. I don't know about that. Hey, legit Lord 2000. It seems like everyone who streams this is Jade. Seems so far away. Yeah. I mean, if you're like really dedicated to the game and play a lot, you could get to Jade into like, you know, a year or so. A lot of my viewers like who are like really dedicated end up getting into Jade a lot faster than that. Yeah, so you don't have to be like streaming for that long to end up being over here. But of course, you know, it's not everyone. You learn at your own pace. Or just, you know, play the game how you like. Just start learning. Yeah. If you have any questions about the game, just feel free to ask. I'm always willing to help out people. Since where wins meet put in Mahjong, I haven't stopped playing in the casino. I heard about something like that. I don't know. That's a game, yeah. I don't know what that game is. I've never heard of it, except in the context of, oh yeah, they put Mahjong in it. Let's do this. 1-mon is out now. That's great. That's great. People are like getting more exposed to Mahjong. Maybe at some point it'll just be like, yeah, it'll just be a thing. It's like, yeah, your game doesn't have Mahjong in it. It's like, what is this? A game for kids? You know, kind of like how every AAA video game needs to have fishing somehow. It's a Chinese free-to-play open-world RPG. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Is it like a Chinese version of Mahjong then? Do they just like toss the tiles in the middle? Or is it like Rishi Mahjong? Is it like crap. Oh, it's Sichuan style. Okay. Oh yeah. I think I remember hearing that. Yeah. It's cool. Oh my god. I should have pawned. Just like get Tenpai at this point. This 4-mon isn't doing anything for me at all. Should just kept the west. There's a Sichuan game mode on MJS. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Is that the one where you have to declare a suit that you don't want? That you like actually just can't use? Am I thinking about the right one? Because like, you know, the rules for that are like pretty in-depth to the point where it's just like, yeah, like that has to be like a Mahjong game, right? That has to be like real. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. This is so dumb. People in voice chat and where winds meet help me play it a lot. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Wow. Yeah, talk about like community. You know, community game. It's definitely like the cool part of MMOs, meeting cool people that can like, you know, like just like really chill, ready to help you, have fun. Do miss that. Do miss that a little bit. I mostly played MapleStory. That was like that's the only really MMO I really sunk my teeth into. Thanks, Cheryl Wynn, for following the channel, by the way, and thanks, Beef, for the raid. Yeah. Nice. No one got 10 by. Let's go. ERPS. Anyone just joining us from Beef's channel? Hello. Yeah, ready to play Peak later, Beef. I'm gonna be playing Peak with Beef in like an hour. Yeah. I think I'm making good time too. Like one of my games just like lasted until like East 3 or something. So I think if I like finish this game up and then queue one more, I'll be like ready to go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, yeah. That's wrong of me. Alright, thank you for the gift, now. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the love and support. Always showed me. Thanks so much. Congratulations to everyone who hit the Twitch gifted lottery. Reach. Maybe at that point I don't need to Reachy. Nah, we Reachy. Why dream so small? It's not impossible I could get second or even first. My dealership is coming up. Who knows if this guy would have cut the 2 if I Reachy'd beforehand. I really just wanted to use the Dora. Oof. But yeah, I really just wanted to use the Dora. That's it. Because like I wanted like a real nice margin. For like it'll be like really hard for this guy to catch up to me. Is there any difference between the Monzu and Pinzu weights? Yeah. Pinzu might have been better. Now that I look at it, yeah, you might be right. With the 1 and 2 pins like out. Doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. We're gonna win one way or another. Easy. Yeah, Mahjong is really easy. Reachy Mahjong is really easy anyway. Just you know, just like build some tiles and then hit the big orange button. That's all you need. That's all you need, baby. What is this? I really don't want this 1-2. 1-2, so I'm just gonna cut it. Just draw better tiles. Indeed, indeed. Smash purple button every time. Oh yeah, baby. Con every day, every time. Which I don't actually do. I don't actually follow that advice. But you could do it. Ryan for sure this hand. That'd be sick. If I get the 7, the 6. Ryan Peiko. Ryan Peiko. Twice pure double sequence. Terrible name for a Yaku, but it's the world we live in right now. Mm-hmm. Oh. No, I mean, I guess I could have, like... Could have considered this to just be... Oh my god. Well, I was still, like, kind of thinking this could still be a normal hand. If I just, like, make this my pair and then, like, get another, like, sequence block somewhere else, which I still can. Like, I would still... Like, I'm still gonna do this. And then if I get, like, a 6-7 or something... That was completely unintentional. If I get, like, a 6-7 or something, then I can, like, just win. Do we reach you at that point? It's Pinfu, Dora, Ipeko. With Richi and Sumo, it's a Mangan, and then with one Ura, it's a Hanuman. What to do here? I'll just Richi. Oh wait, that was the Ryan. Fuck, I completely missed that. I saw a big weight. I saw, wow, many-sided weight. I'll take that one. I'll take the win, please. Wait, the round taker would have been epic, actually. That would have been so cool. Oh well. Alright, I failed all you guys. Oh my fucking god. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking bad at Mahjong. I can't believe how bad at Mahjong I am. I'm sorry for all of you like just joining us. For all the beef watchers. I don't know what to say other than I'm sorry, and I hope to never do that again. I'll make a longer video version of this apology later. Oh my god. I can't believe that shit just happened. Wow. Wow. I don't deserve to have Master 3, but just take it away from me. Take my stars away from me. Jesus Christ. Where's the twit logger? Yeah, well, I got a collab today, so... I have a collab today, so... It'll have to be after the collab. And then after I get a nice long sleep and, definitely not have nightmares about that hand. Oh my god. That was actually ridiculous. Of all the tiles he had to cut. Like, that was cinema. That was actually cinema. I missed the fucking Beyond Peiko for some reason. And then, and then he reaches on the 7 pin, which definitely would have just come out if I were to wait on Ryan Peiko. That was the person I needed to like get second off of, and then I deal in immediately after. Like, you couldn't have written a better script. Oh yeah, we'll just Richie. Yeah. Sancho would be hilarious, but it's not even guaranteed. Hello world. Hey Mr. Oh, Bojo, whatever. Hello. So we're getting used to trying to win as fast as possible. I keep trying to make pongs and kongs like I'm playing Sichuan. Yeah. Getcha. Sichuan. Like that is the thing that I really appreciate about Riichi Mahjong. So for all the people that think like other variants of Mahjong are easier, the answer is yes, with the asterisk that if you play competitive rules, then the answer might just be no. At the very least, like it's not going to be as easy as is in the same way as Riichi Mahjong, where like you don't actually have to learn any patterns, any like crazy like flushes and stuff. You don't actually need to know how to do that because you could just call Riichi. If you just know how to call Riichi, then that's all you need to know how to win. And with just that, you could play with people that are playing like all the with all the Yaku and all the knowledge and stuff. You could play with those people. Like you're not gonna win most of the time, but you could win. But it's not even like you're gonna lose all the time. You could just like absolutely just get lucky. And yeah, and that's cool. That is nice that like that Riichi Mahjong has that. Whereas in other variants of Mahjong, it's like, okay, you have to like you either play with like no Yaku, like no scoring at all, and you just like get random chicken hands, like any random hand, and win. Which is fun and easy to learn. It's definitely easier than learning like competitive Riichi rules, or you can learn the competitive rules of that of that Mahjong variant, and then you have to be this tall. You're like you need like a signed certificate on your Mahjong hand in order for it to like be valid, in order for it to be like good enough to like pass like the freaking like Chinese like governing body or something, like overseeing your Mahjong game. Like Riichi puts that up in front. Riichi Mahjong just puts that all in front. They're just like, hey, here, you need 1 point. Right, here's how to get a point. You good? All right, let's play some Mahjong. Yeah. So that's sort of my impression. This is so weird. I'm going to cut this one and then build around the 4-mon. Yeah, let's do that. What's the reason behind cutting the 9-mons to the south? The reason is because this could have, in my mind, this could have still been a flush. So I was, if I were to draw a bunch of honor tiles, then I would still consider switching to a flush. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could have had something close to it if I kept the souths. But I'd have to get rid of this really good Ryadman shape. I'm in not so good of a shape though. This hand, I mean, physically as well, like just in real life. Okay, that's the timer. Good thing we started a game. That's my timer. Just like, it's like if you have not started the game, like at this point, then probably shouldn't. Okay. Never mind. We're chilling. We're fucking chilling. Look at this. I could even... Can I chi? I mean, I guess if I chi, then it's going to be Chinitsu. This has to be like a flush. What if, though? What if, though? Now I wish I kept that extra 8. I mean, I could take one now. I don't think I will. We end up forcing it anyway. But this is different. We're forcing the full flush, all right? This is a full flush hand, not a half flush hand, not a wimpy 2-han half flush hand. Although with Tudor it would have been nice, actually. Yeah. Wes? Forcing a Hanuman, it's fine. Yeah, exactly. It could even be a Baimon if you look closely, you know, if you just, like, imagine this has three Dora, 3 Pinzu, 3 1-pin. Hey, Adrian, hello. Lone Army. What's up, what's up? How's the grind going? Yeah, not too bad. And by not too bad, I mean, like, we got, like, 2/3. So, just kind of did nothing. Alright, it's fine. Surprise, everyone had Senpai. I missed the Rian Peiko. I just thought you should know that. Because, you know, just in case, like, there's, like, riots at my door, you'll know why. It's because, I just completely missed the Rian Peiko. Everyone Dama, yeah. Scary. Jade Room, scary. Gotta be prepared. I can't imagine that I'll actually use that 6. Probably just gonna keep the Yakuhai. This 1-pin is essentially just a safe tile to me. It's fine, Rocks. I missed SSK one time, like over 2 years ago, and chat still hasn't forgotten. Smile. Well, I mean, Sanshoku will happen again, though. I mean, that's not like an uncommon Yaku. Rian Peiko, I have like single-digit Rian Peiko wins. I think it's like 3. I think I literally just checked it. It's like 3. So, like, that could have been the 4th one. Like, so easily. Yeah. RIP thumbnail, I guess. Well, I doubt I was gonna, like, update the thumbnail anyway. It's, like, for the Peak Collab, but... okay, so how about I'm gonna be a rebel? Nah, let's just cut the 1. What if I cut the 4? Yeah, what if I cut the 4 instead of the 1? And, like, keep the 1 as an extra safe top, like... But I would be madder if I drew the red 5 and I can't actually use it. By dropping the 2. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep the 2, 3, 4. Some doesn't even matter. Do you have more Daisungen than Ryan? No, no, I don't. I don't actually have any Daisungen on my record in ranked. I've gotten a Daisungen in real life, and I've gotten a Daisungen in, like, a tournament. Actually, they were both in a tournament, technically. But in an online tournament, I mean. So, yeah. My overall lifetime down Peiko is still more than my overall Daisungen. Big 3 dragons. Yeah. Daisungen is big 3 dragons. It's having all the 3 dragon tiles, red, white, and green. Yeah. Just go for a flush. Yeah. Yeah, Rian Peiko RPK is very, very rare. I still haven't gotten a Sankansu in my life, by the way. Yeah, 3 cons. That Yaku still eludes me. Just as much as like any Yakuman. Even though Sankansu is not a Yakuman. It's 2 Han. Which I find funny, but I don't actually mind it. Like, when I finally get Sankansu, am I gonna be like, I deserve this to be a Yakuman? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm gonna say that. Chi? I think that's the vibe. I think that's the vibe here. I think we Chi. What the fuck? That's like a... What? What is going on over there? Is that Kokushi? Is that... What is that? Is he just like already in Tenpai or something? What the fuck? Yeah, that might be Kokushi. That might be 13 Orphans. Now what? 4-4? It has to be 4-4, right? That's 2 Dora, bro. That's 2 Dora. That's a whole 2 Dora. Like, building around that is like the same thing as like getting like a toy, like an all triples or a half flush or something. That's insane. Okay, you don't have Tenpai. You don't have Tenpai. You're folding or something. Like, you don't have it, right? I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this hand. I'm gonna, yeah, just immediately cut my 9. Toy is all triples, yeah. Unfortunate that I wasn't able to get rid of this 4-so, and also unfortunate that I'm gonna deal with this 3-pin. Okay, it was a 1 chance, but yeah, that was 13 orphans. That was Kokushimuso. He was going for it. Nakasuji, Inside Suji, 3-so. Come on. Y'all speak Japanese now? That was gonna happen to me. What the fuck? What is going on? But the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Because people in the Richi Mahjong, Japanese Mahjong community have been using Japanese like Mahjong terms for a long time and haven't standardized like in English equivalent for a lot of the terminologies. So you're going to be hearing a lot of Japanese words when you're around people who play Japanese Richi Mahjong. Yaku names are more concise in Japanese. Yeah, well, I also do agree. I mean now, at the very least, with everyone playing Mahjong Soul, you could just be like, just use the Mahjong Soul Yaku names. You know, it's like more, you know, widespread now than like any other like kind of English variant of Mahjong Yaku names. I mean, and that'd be true, but you still need to like have English equivalents for something like Suji. Yeah, or like Sumogiri versus Tadashi, all those words that I'm not going to bother explaining because they're not really relevant right now. But those are important words. At the very least, you know, I mean, that said, like, I think I'm still gonna do this. Hold on, let me think about this. How much do I want to push here? I probably am okay with just pushing. Okay, I'll push the honor tiles. Although it honestly kind of looks dangerous. But this could just be a leftover. This will lock in my pair here. So I wasn't that afraid of cutting the 7-pin in terms of its benefit toward me. Okay. Sanshoku. The same sequence in all 3 suits. Also known as the Rainbow Straits, coming from Beef. Thanks for the raid again. What to do now? Another not so inspiring hand. Let's keep the 1 and cut the 9. Because if we get the 3, then we get a Ryokan around the Dora, and I would prefer that. I guess I could have thrown the West first. Whatever, it doesn't matter that much. We cut it now. Yeah. I mean, if you want to look to like a kind of similar situation where like Western people learned like a Asian game through, I mean, well, in this case, it's specifically the Japanese variant of the Asian game, but I mean, it also happened like in the Go community, where American, like when Americans started learning Go, it was the Japanese that like taught them how to play. And so a lot of the like English terminology from in the game of Go is still Japanese. Is still like just the Japanese way of saying. And I have like and I could tell you like, the way like the Japanese like describe like a certain move as like a hane or a kema or whatever, and I would have no idea what to tell you if you asked for the Korean or Chinese or whatever equivalent. Even though they play the game like just as much, if not more. Yeah. But but over time, like, that community is like old enough that I think they developed like some of their own like English equivalents over time that like get used for some of the terms anyway, not all of them. This hand is so bad. When can I fold? Just like someone called Rishi so I could fold over. Chi? I said chi, so I'm gonna chi. But I'm gonna do it like this. I think I should just fold this though. But I could still fold from here. Just fold anyways and say you hard red Dama, yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Sure. You can take your tile. Anyway, hello. By the way, Frenzy asked before, did you play Tenho before Mahjong Soul? I did not. Mahjong Soul is my first introduction to Mahjong. Unless you count the one time I played Final Fantasy XIV Mahjong with a friend. And we just clicked buttons and had no idea what we're doing. So I've come a long way from that. Now me and that friend like know how to play Mahjong and can play like a decent game. So, it gotta... I wouldn't say like that Mahjong on Final Fantasy XIV did a great job at teaching me how to play. I think it was... Yeah. They just like, here's the manual. Here's like the 30-page rule document on how to play Mahjong. Here, good luck. And I'm just like, I'm not reading all this shit. Except I tried reading it and I still didn't get it, so... I'm sure I would get it now if I read it again. But like, if you want to just like play some like random like, board game, mini game on an MMO that has like an other part, like rates and stuff, like it's like who's like trying to spend all this time to learn Mahjong on Final Fantasy XIV? No idea. Okay, yeah, Legit Lord, you're asking about cons. Yeah, there are different kinds of cons, yeah. If you draw all 4 of the tiles in your hand, that's called a closed con. And it's a closed con because technically you are making a quad without help from any other person. You are using your own tiles, and so it's not the same as calling chi or pon or pung or chao or whatever against someone else, or calling kan on another person's tile. Using someone else's tile is what makes your hand open or closed, and in Riichi Mahjong, that will qualify you or disqualify you from different yaku. If you have an open hand, if you ever use anyone's tile, then you cannot call Riichi and you cannot benefit from other yaku. Yeah. Still should count. That's crazy. I mean, it's a different kind of, it's just like a different kind of thing. But yeah, they on Mahjong Soul or like in real life, they're still called cons, but like specifically, they would be called it like in Japanese. If you want to be really specific, you could call it an onkan. Just like on, like kind of like the word for dark, like a dark con. I don't know if that's like the best translation. Like we'll call it like a concealed con or closed con. Yeah, on-con. And then the other ones are Daimin con. That's the one where you have 3 in your hand. You have 3 tiles. You have a triplet in your hand. Someone discards the 4th, and you take the 4th for a quad. That's a Daimin con. Sometimes called an open con. And then the third kind of con is when you pawn first. If you pawn a triplet first, and then later on, while you have the triplet that you have pawned to the side, you draw the 4th tile. Then you could add the 4th tile to your pawn or pung. And that's called a shomin con, or sometimes called an add-on con. Yeah, so Mahjong is, Riichi Mahjong is hard. Yeah. But you'll get used to it eventually. The differences aren't like that important to like actually just playing the game. It's just like if you were in the unlucky position to want to make a Mahjong video game that's like actually accurate to the rules or whatever, you're gonna have to learn all this shit. Or if you want to be like a professional or something, you want to be like really good at the game, yeah, you're gonna have to learn all this. And also if you want to make a video like teaching you how to play Riichi Mahjong, and you're like just like, oh shit, what do I even like? Just like there's so much I need to explain, but like, should I even explain this or that? Anyway, if you want to watch that tutorial, I made a tutorial video about Riichi Mahjong for Mahjong Soul, specifically playing online Mahjong. If you want to check that out, yeah, share with your friends. There you go. But yeah, that was like one of the things that came up. Just like, I want to talk about the different kinds of cons, but then it just like quickly like realized that it was just like getting into esoteric territory then. It's like, yeah, you don't really need to know the 3 different kinds of cons. You just don't. But if you ask, it's there. And like someone, like, a beginner like could, in fact, like, like come across this question of like, why does this con not? Why is this con give me Riichi and this con don't? So, yeah. I managed to figure it out though. I figured out like a decent way of explaining it. That really there are 2 kinds of cons, and I'm not going to tell you, because like, well, there's the only thing about the add-on con that's like relevant about that is just like I could show it to you, and never have to explain that. Oh, by the way, it still counts as you discarding the tile, and someone could call Ron on the tile that you used for your add-on con, for your Shomin con. So, you shouldn't do it. If someone is in Riichi and could win on that tile, you will give them an extra Han. and with a Chan-kan or robbing a Kanyaku. That comes up so rarely that it's just like not even worth mentioning. Like almost in almost any circumstance. Like unless, you know, someone's like really trying to optimize their play and stuff. Yeah, got once. Yeah, I got it a few times. I actually got it recently in while I was playing Sanma. But you know, I was playing in Sanma Gold, so the players there are probably not going to be as strong. They're definitely not going to be as strong as what I'm playing right now. And so yeah, I mean, I like kind of like troll. I did like troll once and like gave someone a Chan-kan once. I let someone rob my con. But yeah, I knew it was a bad move. I knew it was bad. Just like yeah, fuck it, I don't care. You know, it's just one of those days. Let me just like simplify this a little bit. I don't really think I'm gonna use this Kanchan at all. I say that, and then this shit happens. Nice. Okay, we'll actually keep all this. 7, 9, so we'll cut the 7 first, then the 9 later. Wait, why am I in first? Maybe I should do something. I've just been spacing out and like talking about stuff. I didn't even realize I was in first. All right, sure, we'll keep it. We'll keep it now. It would have been nice in hindsight to keep this extra 4, but whatever. Why you cut 7, 9, 7, 9 versus cutting 9, 7? It's because the 7 doesn't really help me that much. The 7 only helps me in the fact that that if I draw another 7, which there are only 2 in the entire game right now, and specifically draw one of those on the turn that I have it in my hand, which is going to be a very small amount of time because I'm going to discard it very soon. So it has to be like, I have to get it right away. It's a very small % chance of that happening. Meanwhile, the danger it poses to 2 people in Ricci is like very large. Yeah, so I wanted to like be more prepared against their Ricci. It's just the thing. Okay. This is a predicament now. 2 could progress me a little bit. Could make my weight better. But I'm not going to do that. Because I am just A-okay with just folding this hand. I'm just going to fold. One easy YouTube video to make, you'd probably get a lot of traffic from people in WWM. Oh, yeah. Wondering how the heck to play. Sure, but I'm not like an authority on like Sichuan Mahjong. So I wouldn't be comfortable making that video for Sichuan Mahjong specifically. And I wouldn't want to lie and say like, you know, just like, yeah, just like learn Ricci Mahjong and like you'll learn how to play on whatever that game was. What was it called again? WWM? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to them about it, so. Yeah, sure, 5. Where wins meet, yeah. Not knowing enough about a subject has never stopped anyone from making a video. I know. That's not the reason why I make videos. So, you know, like, yeah, if I was just in it for the views, maybe, but, like, it's also, like, I want to hold, like, integrity, and, like, I think, like, long-term, that could help me. I don't want to be in the position that, like, these, like, big internet people, like, face, where, like, they get really, really big for something, that like maybe wasn't the best, and so like now they're really big, and like they're really big for reasons that they themselves might not like, and but that's not going to stop anyone from judging them and then like picking them apart, and yeah, but I guess that would happen anyway, for even if they got like, even if they had like legitimate reasons or something for doing what they do. But yeah, well, I don't want to. Yeah, I would drive myself into a corner. I want to be ready to admit that I'm wrong, on something. Like, I don't want you guys to see me as like an authority. Because that's just like fundamentally not what I believe. And I think like at least some people that are watching me might be watching me in part because I have that vibe. Like, I'm ready to admit like when I'm wrong, or that I could be wrong, like very, very quickly. And I'm not gonna like die on the hill that like that I was right, even though I have like no reason to believe that I might be right. Still remember the Ryan from 10 minutes ago? Yeah, that's a great example. I'm not gonna say like, oh, but like the wait was so much better. It's like I definitely would have waited on the, it's like I could justify it. No, that was just a mistake. That was just a mistake. Yeah, that was definitely just a mistake. And yeah, if I had seen the Ryan, I would have went for it. So, that's just the kind of person I am. And it's a quality that I feel like I don't see enough of in like people. So it's a quality that I would hope to like, represent a little bit more. Yeah. Formon though, Formon's dead. 7mon. I have Tanya though. I'm okay with kind of the East here. 7 so safe as well. 7P doesn't come out there if I go for the Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, some nonsense like that. I mean, if you want the reason for like why I think Ryan Peiko was the better play, like period, it's because like that's the threshold, that's the point threshold that would have actually been relevant. The Ricci that I took wasn't that relevant to like the game. Like it was just like kind of me hoping that like someone else would deal in and like the game would still continue, or maybe I would get a bunch of draw or something. It was just kind of like the Ricci's here, might as well take it kind of deal. It wasn't a Ricci that could win me the game, but a Ryan Peiko Ricci would have won me the game, or at least got me a better placing, which in my mind is a win. Yeah, so I do legitimately think that Ryan Peiko would have been the better move. It's 3 Han. 3 Han is a lot. Well, it's an upgrade of 2 Han, I guess. It's a difference of 2 Han between having Ryan Peiko, the 2 E Peiko versus the E Peiko, the 1 Peiko. Yeah, I should it's Ricci time. Let's make sure we dodge all these bullets. Not get shot by anything. White. Yeah. This is not the hand for us to be fighting. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. Yes, 4 mon is safe. If 3 mon and 7 pin, 3 pin, 7 pin also turn out to be safe, that'd be great. I guess I could use all of them, maybe? Doesn't matter. Nice hand. Nice hand, nice hand. Good one, Archer. What time is it? 9 o'clock? We still got some time before the collab. Yeah, I haven't played Peak like at all. So you're gonna watch a very embarrassing POV for anyone going to watch that. What is this? I think I'm okay with keeping this extra 9 for a bit. I'm still thinking this could be Chitoy, could be 7 pairs. I don't know if it could be like a really normal hand. It depends on what happens to this Dora. If this Dora stays isolated in my hand, then it's probably just... I probably just have to go 7 pairs. If I could build around the Dora, then that would qualify me for like actually doing something. Doing something else. This is so bad, though. This is really bad. Another option is if I get something around the 5, I can go for Itsu, I go for pure straight. That's not so bad either. This is tough. Tough hand. Give me a sign, guys. Whoever's up there. I'm gonna keep the Dora. So I'm gonna cut the 5 preemptively. I'm gonna use this Dora no matter what, okay? So either I'm gonna make a sequence out of it, or I'm gonna make it my pair. My 7th pair. Okay. The Mahjong gods have spoken. This is a normal hand now. Not a good normal hand, mind you, but like maybe it could still win if I'm like really lucky. Okay. You know what? You know what? Maybe it could work. Hey, Acid Rain, how are you doing? I'm gonna cut the 6 and then cut the 2 and 1 so. Maybe keeping the 6 for longer was fine. Not opposed to that. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep an extra 7 either. The idea here is that, depending on how this hand develops, and if someone calls Richi, I could like Mawashi with going from 6 blocks down to 5 blocks. I could like get rid of the whites, I could get rid of the 1-2, depending on what is safer. Well, the whites are going to be safer no matter what, usually. But I could still... I still want to use the whites, so if I have an excuse to cut the 1-2 instead, I'll cut the 1-2. Hon. Somehow we are in Ishan 10, guys. Incredible. My luck is terrible on here. I'm always either losing in Tenpai or 1 away from Senpai. Yep. Certainly. It gets harder and harder, you know. Like, exponentially so, or logarithmically so, depending on your perspective. It gets harder and harder to, like, you know, progress your hand as, like, as, you get more completed sequences and stuff. Completed sets. I'll cut the south here. Don't worry too much about it, it's fine. play enough Mahjong, you've seen it all, like I have, then you'll just be like, oh yeah, you know, I just sat here the entire game, I did nothing, everyone else got sumos, and then I got fourth, never got a hand. Yeah, it's just another Tuesday. Next game. Is this Paper Mario OST? Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's a rug port from Dust in Your Door remake. Good game, by the way. Really good game. I would assume that one performs better on Switch too. It's like sometimes I think it might have stuttered or something. Like if there was like a lot of enemies or whatever. I forget. It's been a while since I played it. Should I cut the 8? I feel like, but I need another block though, so let's keep the 8. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door is like one of my favorite games ever. You should definitely get it if you have a Switch or a GameCube. Yeah. That said, you know, it's GameCube games are like impossible to get. The Switch version is so nice. It has like so many like a big upgrade on the graphics and the animations. They added like all these extra animations and sprites to the game. Will give it a lot more lifelike kind of feel. The music is so nice. I love the extra themes they put in for like the different characters and stuff. Yeah, and you also have the original music there too if you want. So it's just awesome. Okay, now we have this. Now this is Ishan 10. If anyone wants to call Ricci, okay, you're free to call Ricci, and I'm free to fold. Yeah. There's... Whoa. That's tempting. I'll do this. Alright, what's the damage? Ichipatsu Dora. Okay. Nice hand. Yep. But we just haven't been able to get anything. Yeah. Not so great. Probably could have pushed at least one of those hands a little bit harder than I did. I'll be careful with that. Not go into like too defensive territory, like actually like planning on winning. But just like, you know, being really prepared to switch gears, you know, when a Ricci comes around or something. Just because I'm like trying to win like in the beginning of the game doesn't mean I have to try to win at the end of the game. Red here. 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku's on the table. I kind of have 2 pairs here, but I also kind of don't. If I get a 5 or something, a 5-mon, then I would rather use them as sequences. But I could also use like a 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku here. And Nisa's my pair. There's a lot of places this hand could go. But I think it's... Even though there's a lot of places it could go. Alright, let's cut it now. If I'm gonna get the 1, 2, 3, then it makes more sense if I like try to get all 3 of them. Cut the door here. Thanks, Legit Lord, for following the channel, by the way. Appreciate it. I'm gonna also cut the 6 here. This does help. This 2 does help. If I get the 3, it's Ifit. Go get 2, 2. Oh, speaking of. Do I think this could be anything else? Could be 8. If I get the 1 pin, then it's just better for me to... Okay, but if it's like this... Each. No Sanshoku. But I'd rather get a guaranteed 1 extra Han from the E-pick of the 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 double sequence. In this case, when the points are so close, I just need anything. Uchipin Fui Peiko is good enough with 1 Nura. Could happen. I think that's going to be the case, but I guess I'd be curious like how closely Mortal or Maka rates a hand like this, where you have a situation where you have guaranteed 1 Han versus half a chance at 2 Han. Waiting for the 1 tile you need is worse? No, that's the best part, because now you can just sit back and watch. Don't have to do anything. Miss Sanshoku, rest in peace. And I didn't get Nura either. Unfortunate. That's okay. That's okay. I'll let the chorus play and then I'll switch the song. The Riichi is over. Wait, there's just gonna still keep going. Which the first player gets more time too. BS I get the same amount of time as everyone else. Sure. Sure, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind the first player getting like a few extra seconds, the second player getting a few extra seconds. I wouldn't mind, but I also don't mind it just being like this. That is more of like a new player consideration though. All right. Wait, there's a Riichi here. We need to defend against this. How are we gonna do this? What if... No, actually the green is completely dead. Never mind. It's like, what if they're waiting on the Hellway Tonki? They're waiting on the parry, the last pair. Oh, we're folding. I think 3 so is more safe or 1 so is more safe. Well, 1 so I have 2 of them. And it was like pretty early to cut the 2. 3 so is also Suji though. So I think either one could work. 2 mon, 3 2 mon are out. 1 mon is 1 chance, but it's also next to the... Okay, now 1 so is Suji, so now 1 so is definitely the safest tile in my hand. That's not like a safe tile. Oh, wait a minute, it's 7 mon. Thanks, Mahjong Soul. Totally just abused the highlight feature there. Whee! Nothing in my hand is discarded. 6 so. There is something to pay attention to, though. Defenses can be nuanced. Like, this person could be folding, but I have to pay attention if they like discard anything that's like mildly suspicious. Where maybe they aren't actually folding. So I don't want to like discard any safe tiles that are too old if I can avoid it. Alright, but now this is a 1 so, right? 1 so, 1 so, 1 so. There it is. 3-so also looks really good. How many 4-so are out? All the 2-so are out, and it's Suji, so... This is only weighing on the Shanpon, which is going to be really rare. The Shanpon being the triplet weight. Or pair weight, I guess. Very, very rare that ever happens. Let's cut the 8s. I don't think anyone's in Tenpai. And then the 8-so. But yeah, the worst about that, like, legit Lord, is if you play on Riichi City, it takes so long for the assets to load in that game. That, like, every time I load my first game in Riichi City, I, like, end up, like, either skipping my first turn or, like, having only, like, 3 seconds to make my move. If I end up being first dealer. And, or even if I'm not first dealer, like, other people will take their turns first, and then I'll be like, I was like, oh my god, what's happened? Yep, this is the 3-so. It has to be the 3-so. If you're actually waiting on 3-so, then, like, I got nothing to say, man. I have another turn of 3-so. And then 8-pin. Okay. Different mode on here or different game? It's a different game, technically. Riichi City. But it's another Japanese Mahjong, Riichi Mahjong client. So it's... Not identical, but it's like a very similar set of rules. Very, very, very similar. Just like a couple quirks. I just found out on Demon's Master stream. He was streaming Riichi City. I just found out that Riichi City has a triple roll abortion, triple roll draw, meaning the round ends immediately if 3 people call Ron on the same tile, which is really, really funny. Yeah, it's really funny. In Mahjong Soul, if 3 people called Ron on the same tile, wait, why did I do that? I should have just whatever. If 3 people called Raw on the same time, that guy just dies. That guy just has to pay everyone. And it's funny. But not in Riichi City. Not in Riichi City, just like foul. Just like, yeah. Yeah, abortion. That's what they call it. I don't know why they call it that. I think I took a wrong turn here. I don't think that was right. Like, I should be, like, trying to win, like, you know, more substantial hand, because this way I'm like, I'm still in danger, but like I don't represent any kind of threat for my own win, is what I would say if I wasn't 1 away from Toy Toy, right? One away from all triples. Do you know how to calculate GP Mahjong points? Master's Welded scoring system totally confused me. It's insane. Yeah, I do. Definitely took a lot of practice, though. Ron, I'll just take it. Like, I mean... West round, by the way. So, like, scoring is like... If you're playing and you're, like, legitimately trying to score your hands, like, every time, like, you're getting, like, practice every time you play, I don't think it's that hard. I think, like, if you play enough of the game and you're, like, giving it your best shot, I think eventually you'll start to see patterns, and, you know, you're still gonna be wrong a bunch of times, but that's okay. Like, it's okay to be wrong. Just like, you know, you'll get it right eventually. But yeah, I don't think it's... I think if you just, like, you know, put an effort into, like, practicing and stuff, I don't think it's that hard. It just takes time, you know, just like anything. It's like, I don't know when you were a kid how long it took you to memorize your times tables or whatever. But I remember it took a lot of effort for me. And I liked math. which meant that I put in more effort and like actually like really tried to understand what I was like looking at. And I ended up like doing really well in multiplication because of that. Yeah. So it's not that dissimilar, you know. It really is just multiplication, and like division in some sense, I guess. This is the West round, so I guess I'll keep the tense music on. Seven so is completely dead now. Scoring is easy if you just get 5 plus hand, 5 plus on each hand. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. So also the scoring chart is like kind of misleading, because like most of the scores on the scoring chart, just like most of the Yaku in the game, you don't actually see. Like, no one cares whether you know how to score something that's like 110 fu. Like 70 fu is like really rare, and that's like one of the few that like you might have to actually know. That's like really weird. Nice win, by the way. So yeah, like if like you have to learn 3 essentially. Well, I guess like six patterns of numbers. Well, actually it's more like, you can finagle it. It ends up being like 5. Yeah, it ends up being 5 patterns of numbers. You need to memorize 30 fu hands for 30 fu hands for non-dealer, right? 30 fu hands for dealer, 40 fu hands, which is also 20 fu hands, so like they go hand in hand for sumo. Yeah, so you need to learn that for non-dealer, but the dealer version of that is just the 30 fu for it's just the 30 fu hand for non-dealer, but like 1 han less. It's like, if I don't have the numbers in front of me, it's just like kind of hard. It's just kind of hard for me to like say that and for you to like understand it. But trust me, like there is a pattern there. If you know one, you'll know the other. Like if you call Ron with a 30 fu hand, it's 1,000, 2,000, 3,900, then 7,700. For a dealer, if you call Ron with a 40 fu hand, it's 2,000, 3,900, 7,700. And then Mangan. So like it's the exact same numbers that shows up for both of them on Ron. Yeah, so if you do have to remember the 40 fu hands though, the 20 fu sumos, which are like the same thing. And then you have to know 50 fu / 25 fu, mostly just for Chitoi. So you're okay just like learning the 25 fu hands, and then just like, you know, the one time you get a 3 han 50 fu hand, you'll be like, oh, I know this. This is the same as 4 han 25 fu, because one extra han is the same thing as doubling your fu. Yeah. So if you memorize like all the different patterns, like 5 different patterns of numbers, and then like just like some like basic rules to like finagle, like you can learn most of the chart in like a day, like an evening. I think there are a lot harder things to do than learn scoring. I think they're like, you know, I mean, I tried, you know, learning Japanese, man. That was definitely harder than learning how to score. Yeah. It's like so much of it is just like not relevant at all. Anyway, this concludes the Mahjong portion of the stream. I'm gonna like hang out for a bit and then like go probably play Peak with everyone else. Mimori, Fua, Beef McMeat, and Nashi. Might be a little late cooking dinner. Okay, I'll have to wait then. I'll just chill here then. Yeah. Or like, I guess I might as well just like I might as well bring up the game, right? Might as well be prepared. So, hold on. Sorry, black screen incoming. Whoa, I'm gonna be in the void for a bit. Then we turn on this, just to make sure the audio is good. Hit your year streak on Japanese Duolingo. Japanese Duolingo, huh? I tried that for a little bit. But and then like just getting annoyed that like it was just like text to speech and stuff, and like I felt like I wasn't actually learning anything. And just stuck with like flashcards and YouTube videos and stuff, and watching like streamers, all that. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me get the capture here. Sorry, 1 second. Capture specific window. Peak. There it is. Okay, there's Peak. It's just covering everything though. Let me just bring it all the way down. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna chill here for a bit. Then you learn, yeah. Duolingo's Japanese one is terrible, yeah. Like, I remember watching some of those, like, Hololive VTubers and stuff doing English Duolingo from the Japanese side, and, they, like, got to, like, watch, like, skits and, like, answer questions based on the skits, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why don't I have that for learning Japanese? Why don't they just fucking do it? Like, come on, that's so cool. Like, that's like legitimately, I think, like, you know, that like actually tests your comprehension of something rather than just like, oh yeah, which button am I supposed to press? Yeah. So yeah, I used I mean, if you want to use, like, if you want to actually learn Japanese, there's plenty of resources, and they'll tell you to use probably Anki, Anki, the flashcard app. Definitely very helpful. There was definitely, like, a point where I was spending multiple hours a day. Like, my unemployed ass was spending multiple, unemployed hours a day. Like, having my brain just scream at me from like trying to cram in so many fucking Japanese like words in there, in kanji and stuff. I guess it kinda worked, kinda. And then it got to the point where I was like learning shit like the kanji for like economics or something, like like big boy words, and I'm like, I think I'll stop. I think that's good. I think I'll just like stay forever like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old level, you know, like maybe not even like a 3-year-old level, you know, Japanese. Although actually there's like still a lot of like vocabulary I'm missing. Like there's a lot of like nouns I just like didn't have in my flashcards. Like I don't know how to say any of the animals. I just kinda know them through osmosis. Like I know like Kuma, right? Like bear, and Kumo, which means spider, or is it Kumo? I forget. Kumo? One or the other. That's spider. Which also means cloud, which is hilarious. I love it. Oh, you started the call? Oh shit. Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, wait. Can you say some stuff so I can check the volume on the stream?
Some stuff.
All right, maybe we need to quiet that down a little bit. But otherwise, it's
Just in case
okay.
I scream while dying. Rocks.
Are we gonna play with, like, doesn't the game have, like, proxy chat, though?
It does have a proximity chat. I think that newer players usually prefer to not have it on, so...
I guess that makes sense, yeah. If someone gets isolated, then, yeah, that makes sense.
Also, like, if you're knocked unconscious, you can't be, heard. Is one of the mechanics, which is really funny when you're playing, because someone just goes silent, and then you have to, like, go look for them.
They're just fucking dead.
Yeah. It's really...
Oh, that's awesome.
Hilarious.
That's awesome.
Like, if you just, like, shoot someone with, like, a sleep dart and just keep on walking without them, like, they can't, like, tell everyone, oh, hey, I got shot here, I'm being trolled. Everyone just, like, moves, and then they're too far away, and then, like, you wake up and you're way behind.
Oh, man.
Realism,
what a nightmare.
It's more fun, but this is fine, too.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, like, so I'll definitely want to,
I don't know how well Nashi knows this game, but
Nashi?
is also pretty new.
Yeah. 1 second. I'm just trying to get, like, a group. Can I get a...
I suppose I'll BRB while everyone else is getting ready.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just chilling over here. Guys, can you hear Beef all right? Let me know in the chat. And then I guess at some point we can combine our chats too. It's time for some Peak. It's time for some gaming. I haven't played a video game since I played Kirby Air Riders a week ago. If you don't count that, I haven't played a video game in a long time that isn't Umumusme. But if you don't count that, I'm not a gamer, okay? I play Mahjong, mostly. Yeah, that's just me. He's good? Nice. Yeah, let me just, wait, do I might even have the beef, like... Okay, maybe I don't. Let's see, maybe I already have the beef PNG somewhere in there. Can I just paste this shit in? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot how this works. I have to add a browser. Beef PNG. Oh, hate it when that happens. Right. There's beef. Yeah, he could be like right here, I guess. I could also flip on around. There we go. Looks at FGC retirement home. I used to be a gamer. I'm not a gamer anymore. And also, like, you know, when I played fighting games, all I did was play fighting games. You know, in my head, like, gamer means, like, oh, yeah, you're playing, like, all the, like, fucking, like, Call of Duties or whatever, FIFA, or like, Uncharted, Halo, you know,
and I'm back.
Last of Us, all the AAA games. I was talking about how I'm not actually a gamer, because I don't actually play games. That's, like, not Mahjong. Do you agree with this?
100% beef juice. Wait, what?
Do you agree that you're not a gamer if you only play Mahjong most of the time, or Umumusme?
I don't know. I feel like the bar for what a gamer is and isn't is, like, not a fight worth fighting.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you don't play Dark Souls, you're not a real gamer. Oh, you play Dark Souls, but you use magic, you're not a real gamer. Oh, you play Dark Souls, but you use Dex instead of Strength, you're not a real gamer.
It is silly. Like, it is really silly, but I think that's part of the fun of it. I think as long as you don't take it seriously, then it's just like...
I get sick of all the purity tests.
What fighting games do you play? I played, someone in chat is asking. I used to play a lot of Super Smash Bros. Melee.
You used to play a lot of Acceleration with Security too.
Yeah, sure. I also I played a lot of Melty Blood. Not a lot of Melty Blood. I played that more casually. Blaze Blue, like the Guilty Gears. Yeah. Dragon Ball Fighters when that was out, I played a lot of that. I really like Arc System Works. Like they make great games, cool looking anime games. Yeah, I love them. Yeah.
I need to get into those at some point.
I had them all. So if at any point you want to play them, you did. I did. Okay, so Beef told me, to like play his like weird ass like Danmaku bullet hell fighting game Acceleration of Suguri by the 100% Juice developers, and I did that.
So good.
I played it with him. I beat his ass in a game I just played. I just picked up, just like 1, 2, 3. All right, got him. Rock, paper, scissors, biatch. Yeah, that's how that went.
Yeah, you won all of the games, every single one of them. I didn't stand a chance. I got demolished.
Yeah. That's definitely.
No, he legit did like he did pull like 2 matches off me. I think one actually on my main too.
Yeah, 2 out of like 30. So
well, that's whatever.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Details. It's your first time playing.
Yeah. So yeah. So I played that game with you. So now you gotta play something with me. And if you want to play any Blaze Blue or any Guilty Gear or whatever, I'm right here, bro.
Fighting game that we're playing right now. This is our fighting game.
Peak.
We're gonna battle on the peak. Yeah.
Is this a fighting game? Can I punch you?
I mean,
can I throw you off a cliff?
We can troll each other. We can throw stuff at a person who's climbing, and then they get knocked off the cliff.
Okay, that is pretty funny.
You can do.
That's more of like a. It's more like a first-person shooter, though. It's not really like a fighting game.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Should I make the lobby actually, so you can like walk around?
Sure.
Are we even friends on Steam yet?
Good question. Probably not. Because you don't need to be friends to like play on Mahjong Soul or anything.
No. All right. Just invite friends. I'm pretty sure I do not have you on here, but I can check. Yeah, no.
Guilty Gear XX is so fucking peak. Metaphorically speaking. It is awesome.
Right.
It is so good. And I introduced that to my friends, even like my non-fighting game friends, because it was like on sale for like $2 at some point. And at some point, like everyone in like my like high school Discord was playing it. I mean, like not literally like everyone in high school, but like my high school friends.
My friend code in the server.
It ended up being like so fucking awesome. It was so good. We had our own tournaments. It was so awesome. Yeah. You gotta play that one. Yeah. That one's a classic. Unbeatable classic. Just like I used to communicate with some other people from the fighting game communities, and especially the Guilty Gear community. I say, before Strive, especially before Guilty Gear Strive and all that, they were very, what's the word? They really cared about their video game. Guilty Gear fans really care about Guilty Gear. So like, question comes up of like, oh yeah, sure. Question comes up of like, wait, shit. What do I do? How do I do this?
You can click on the friends tab on Steam, then add friend, and then
okay.
Put in that code.
Friends. How do I add a friend?
There should be like a little
It's been
button.
so long since I've added a friend.
Do I need to share?
No, I got it.
Okay. You got it.
Okay, friend code.
I should believe in you.
This is really bringing me back to my Nintendo DS days where you like shared like Star Fox Command and Pokemon friend codes. Remember that shit?
I loved Star Fox, yeah.
Yeah, that was a time. A time that will never happen again, because now you could just, get someone by their username.
Alright, rocks, invite sent. I need to change my... Oh no, I'm perfect. I'm absolutely perfect, actually. Why would I need to change? I need background music for myself here.
Alright, there we go. Oh shit, this is a mouse game. I have to like.
Picto chat. That was peak.
I have
That
so
was
much
actual peak.
random shit on my my mouse pad. Hold on, I need to like clean that up.
Why do you have? What's it called when the skin's all yellow?
Is my camera on? No, my camera's not on.
What?
Nothing. I was just like trying to turn on my camera. Like, it's just like just decides to not work all the time. I have like my freaking wallet on this.
Wait a second. Yo, I should
Fountain
actually
pen.
get on a Hawaiian shirt to match my character. This will help our run. I'll be right back real quick.
Sure. It was exciting. Playing a video game with people. I haven't done this in a while. Pawns. Alright, yeah, okay. When Beef comes back, we're definitely playing chess. We're definitely playing chess. We might even be able to get a game before, like, Mimo and, Nashi are here. Yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, I do have the other streamers in the YouTube description. They should be anyway. Stream at 5 FPS. Oh, God. Really? Encoding lag? Oh, is this game just like... I need to like, lower down the graphics? Render scale...
Hello.
Medium. Hey. Hey, Mimo. Stream categories. Yeah. World quality. I'm setting all my graphics to... I don't know what ambient occlusion is, but I'm gonna turn that off. Hey, Mimo, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Been a while.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out so many. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hello.
Hey, yeah, take your time.
Any accidental difficulties today?
All right. I think I'm gonna
Okay,
go
so,
live
chat,
just
is
so
this,
that I can start the
is it better now?
and everything with rocks.
Cool. Oh, jeez. Dropped my controller. I am live, but for some reason my foogies. Oh man.
I'm live.
Still garbage? Oh my god. OBS might be having a moment. Oh god. This might be a game that I can't, like, dual stream then. I might have to just, like...
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Nashi.
Hey, Nashi.
How's it going?
Aww.
All right.
Check FPS limit? Oh. Okay. 30 FPS.
I think I added
What?
somebody on Steam. Oh yeah.
How's this?
Why is this not?
How's this now?
Oh, send invite. There we go. All right, sent the invite to Mimo as well.
Oh, let me accept that. Do you mind sending it again? I
Still
didn't see it.
PowerPoint. What?
I can try sending it. I have to like cancel it. And
Oh.
It's
OBS,
alright,
please.
Pending. Cancel. And oh no. Come on. No. Hold on. Why'd that? Okay. I got this.
I am confused.
You
This-
got
don't worry.
it.
I
Wait, what if we
so
join
got
you?
this.
Is that possible?
What do you mean?
Oh
Wait,
my
have you
god.
already
Hello,
started a
welcome.
lobby?
This looks so
Yeah,
bad.
I started the lobby.
And I
Okay.
think I'm still
I
dropping
I'm
added
also
frames.
still trying to figure out my
Okay.
Fugi. I
Oh, you
don't
did?
know
I
why
got
it's
you.
not showing
Oh,
up.
okay.
Accept, confirm.
Are you figuring out for your stream or just changing the PNG?
For my
Ah.
stream, I don't know why it isn't.
Okay, I'm muted on Discord. Everyone watching the
is it just showing, like,
stream,
the loading, or is it just
if you're
not
on
showing at
YouTube, just
all?
go onto
not
Twitch.
showing.
I'm gonna try and only stream on Twitch. Maybe that'll
Bring up
maybe
my
that'll
Alright.
fix it. Yeah.
Peak invites have been sent. Greetings, Dark.
Oh my
Dandy
god.
Flowers first one in. You're peeking your.
Oh, hi
I
guys.
see.